Il affronte Carlos Hulberg ce samedi en direct de Perth, en Australie. On a le plaisir de s'entretenir avec l'ancien aspirant au titre des mi-lourds, Dominick Reyes. Merci énormément de prendre le temps. Comment ça va?
Doing great, feeling great. Beautiful weather out here. Vibes are immaculate. I'm ready to get to war.
Yeah, looking good out there. Sun is shining as well. So, how do you feel going in Australia? In Australia, because I was looking at your record, and it's first time in 5 years you're fighting abroad. So, how do you feel
Yep.
going out there?
Oh, it's been great. I flew out last week, so I'm fully acclimated now. Um, the flight was the flight, 20 hours. It's not my favorite, but hey, we came early for that purpose, and yeah, I feel great. I've met a lot of really good people here. A lot of locals that have, taken us into their home and barbecued and hanging out. So it's really good vibes. I feel like I'm home. I don't feel like I'm in a strange foreign land with strange people. So I'm very happy to be here.
Amazing, because he's from New Zealand, fights in Australia, so we don't really know if the crowd is going to be on his side. But what do you expect crowd wise Saturday?
This is Dominick Reyes crowd, bro. What's up? Oh man, these people just respect, great fighters and great fighting. I think they're just going to be happy to see two absolute warriors who embody the spirit of fighting, come out here and put it on for them. We both we both get down, so they're going to be I think they're going to be very respectful to both of us. And I think they just want to see a good fight. So as long as we keep it entertaining for them, they're going to be happy.
Third time's a charm, as we say, because two times you were supposed to meet in the octagon, I think back in
Yeah.
2024. So
Hmm.
you had him on your radar for a long time now, right?
Yeah, yeah. So went through almost the whole camp, and then he pulled out a couple weeks before the fight. And then we actually didn't reschedule, but we rescheduled, but then I got blood clots. So he pulled out, and then like 2 weeks later I got blood clots. So it was like, well, that fight's off the table.
You fought three times since then, three wins in a row. And last time we met I was there in Miami when you won against Krylov, and you told me backstage that the biggest difference was gratitude.
Yep,
Is it still the way you feel and the way you approach every training session and every fight?
absolutely. The power of gratitude and love is unmatched, man. There's things you can't measure, and that's one of those things. I just feel so grateful, man, to be here and to train and fight and have my team with me. And it's like one day, maybe soon, maybe later, I won't have this. All this will be gone, and just I'm just relishing in it as it's here, and enjoying every moment. And I'm just living the dream, man. I'm living my dream right now, and couldn't be any better right now.
You touched on it a little bit, but your health issues were pretty serious, sir. For our viewers that don't know what happened to you more than a year ago now, but can you
Yep.
just explain to us how serious it was and what happened?
Yeah, so I had a DVT, which is a deep vein thrombosis. It's a blood clot in your when your arteries or your veins in your leg. It's extremely serious because those blood clots could break off and then go into your lungs or your heart, cause a pulmonary embolism, and then you're basically dead. So the doctor told me it was like day to day. He's like, for the next couple of weeks, if you wake up, then you're good. If you don't wake up, well, didn't work out for you. And I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like that's what you're gonna give me? He's like, yeah, bro, like that's what it is. I'm like, well, shit. All right. So it got me really close with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, it made me like really have to think about how like small our lives are, and how short this time we have on earth is, and how much eternity matters, and how we should live our lives, and how we should, live for our Lord, you know, Jesus and God, how to be right, how to live by the book, as you would say. And it really transformed my life. Um, I've always been religious, but never not like this. This was like I felt him. I felt his presence carrying me through all this, and it really was a profound experience where it was like it's real, 100% real. Like I used to question it before when I was in university and stuff, and had questions, and it's kind of how it goes, right? You go to university, you have questions, and you ask questions and things like that. You look at the science and things like that. But nah, man, this is real, as real as it gets. This is more real than anything I've ever felt in my life. So I'm living my life as righteously as I can, and really just enjoying and being grateful for this time I have every single day, every meal, everyone I come in contact with. It's all for a reason. And when I win, I get to shout his name on top of the mountain, and that's my purpose. So I'm just grateful.
Yeah, when you live that kind of experience, I guess it changes you forever. But I was wondering as well, during your losing streak, did you lose that gratitude? Did you at some
Yes,
point? Okay, for the way you for your job, like for the fact you at some point you didn't want to be an MMA fighter anymore.
it's not that I didn't want to be an MMA fighter. I was just fed up. I didn't want. I I didn't want to train. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy doing any media. I didn't want to hear anybody's opinion. I just was fed up. Like I just it's not that I didn't want to compete anymore. It's just I wasn't grateful every time I would go to training sessions. I wasn't like happy to be there. I was like, oh, like it was like work now, where it's like, fuck, we gotta go to work today. Like that's not the way you should do it, right? Like you gotta be happy to be here or don't do it. Like, and I was unhappy to be there and still doing it, and the results spoke for themselves. Like it's hard to be successful when you're not happy to be here.
And I know you don't care about people what people told about you when you were during your losing streak, but uh, how proud are you about the resiliency that you showed and that the fact that you came back and now you're one win away maybe from another title shot? It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely grateful for it all, for the way, the creator has planned my path. Some would say the Jones win or loss, whatever, was he did that on purpose, right? So this my story, my testimony could be more powerful for people. Instead of me being upset about it, now I take it as that's my path. That's it was supposed to happen that way. And now I'm back here and I'm just grateful and enjoying it, every moment. And I'm whatever happens, happens. That's kind of like it's out of my control. All I can do is control the things I can control. I can control my attitude. I can control how hard I train. I can control how I treat other people, and that's all I can do. And how it shakes out is how it shakes out. And but I'm gonna give it my all. I'm never gonna quit. I'm never gonna give up. And that's that's all I can do. And I've I know for a fact and deep down in my heart that I am the best fighter in the world. I'm the best light heavyweight in the world, and I just have to continue to prove it. And yeah,
Let's talk about your opponent for a second because he's on a great run
oh
with
yeah,
8 wins in a row. And I wonder what you think about his ascension in the rankings and the fact I feel like when he came onto the scene, he was a very great athlete, but maybe a little bit
mm-hmm.
raw. So you've
Mm-hmm.
been, I guess, watching him for a long time. So how do you see him growing and how he is today, and what do you expect Saturday?
Yeah. So yeah, like you're pretty much right on the head. Like he was green when he came in. Obviously, he's a young fighter. And he's throughout his winning streak, he's really developed his style and how he could, win fights. And he's a great athlete, like you said. He moves extremely well. He has good power. Um, but I see obviously I see holes. I see things. There are things obviously as a fighter you see in other fighters that you feel like you can exploit. That's like always. That's kind of how it goes. Even if you're the best fighter, even if it's whoever it is, somebody's always going to see holes if you're competing against them. But it's not about just seeing the holes; it's about being able to exploit the holes. Something I'm really good at doing. Finding those little opportunities to take my shot or find my openings. Um, but they're going to be there. This is patience. I'm old. I'm a veteran now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to come out and go all crazy and try to do all this. It'll come to me. It'll
Yeah,
all
five
come
rounds
to me.
fight, 25 minutes. You're
Yeah.
going to have time as well. So, just before I
Right.
let you go, we all know that the title of your division will be on the line in 2 weeks now, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, can I ask you your prediction? How do you see Ankalaev and Pereira two going up and going down? And would you like to face the winner? Obviously.
So I'll after I handle business here, I'll be there, and we'll see. I can't make any predictions on their fight. I'm focused on what I got to do. But I'm just hoping for a good fight, and either I fight the winner or I don't, and I fight the winner of that fight. But after I win this fight, I'm not fighting again until I get a title shot. So
We'll see how this happens. Thank you very much. Best of luck on Saturday, Dominic. Thank you very much for your time.
thank you.
Enjoy the weather, enjoy the week, and we'll enjoy the fight on Saturday.
Have a good one, brother.
Le calme avant la tempête pour Dominick Reyes, avant ce gros combat contre Carlos Ulberg, qui est classé troisième dans la division des Milo. Reyes est septième. Donc, passe du bon temps en Australie, Reyes. Les gens, semble-t-il, sont très, très, très accueillants. Il apprécie chaque moment. Et bien sûr, il est prêt pour son duel de samedi. Il veut donner un bon spectacle. Ne sait pas si la foule sera plutôt derrière Ulberg, qui est néo-zélandais, ou plutôt derrière l'Américain en Australie. À suivre donc ce samedi sur TVA Sports. Vous l'avez entendu, un homme nouveau, un homme rempli de gratitude, Dominick Reyes, qui non seulement a passé par-dessus une vilaine série de 4 défaites, des dures défaites, mais surtout, il a frôlé la mort. Une condition assez sérieuse, thrombose, oui, veineuse, profonde. Le médecin, apparemment, lui disait chaque jour est un cadeau. On n'est pas certain si tu vas te réveiller demain matin. Donc, vous l'avez entendu, avec cette maladie-là, cette condition-là, il a été sur la touche pendant 1 an et demi, de 2022 à 2024. Et ça a complètement changé sa perception de la vie, la perception de son métier de combattant aussi. Aujourd'hui, il ne prend plus rien pour acquis et il est content de se lever chaque matin pour aller au gym. Il est conscient de sa chance également. Il a aussi passé par-dessus cette défaite controversée il y a maintenant presque 5 ans, là, en 2020, contre John Jones. Plusieurs disent qu'il aurait dû détrôner le champion et être sacré le monarque chez les Milo en 2020, défaite controversée. Mais Reyes, vous l'avez entendu, dit « Bon, je ne serais pas l'homme que je suis aujourd'hui si la décision avait été différente. » Donc, tout ça, la séquence de défaites par la suite, ses ennuis de santé font qu'il s'est vraiment rapproché de sa foi. Et la religion est devenue très, très, très importante pour lui. Il est très fier, surtout, là, d'être passé par-dessus toutes ces épreuves et d'avoir fait preuve de beaucoup de courage et de résilience pour revenir au sommet ou presque. Là, il est peut-être à une victoire d'un autre combat de championnat. Ça va se passer donc contre Ulberg, qui va être tout un défi là, sur une séquence de 8 victoires. Le Néo-Zélandais qui a un bon bagage de kickboxing, mais qui était un petit peu néophyte dans d'autres aspects des arts martiaux mixtes, oui, lorsqu'il est arrivé en 2021. Mais depuis, c'est vraiment amélioré. Reyes le considère comme un combattant complet, agile, bon jeu de pied, très technique, beaucoup de puissance également. Donc, Reyes le sait que ce ne sera pas facile ce samedi. Par contre, il dit, je vois des trous dans son jeu, je vois des failles et c'est à moi de les exploiter. En général, j'arrive à exploiter les failles de mon adversaire et là, j'aurai 25 minutes également pour le faire. Donc, assez confiant de pouvoir l'emporter. Il a dit, si je gagne cette fin de semaine, je ne me bats pas avant d'obtenir une autre chance au titre. Et ça tombe bien parce que le titre va être en jeu le 4 octobre entre Magomed Ankalaev et Alex Pereira. Ce sera la revanche pour le championnat des mi-lourds. Et qui sait, le gagnant de cette fin de semaine pourrait donc affronter le gagnant de Ankalaev et Pereira, peut-être au début de 2026 à suivre. Mais tout d'abord, très important cette fin de semaine, Reyes contre Ulberg, 20h samedi sur les ondes de TVA Sports 2.